Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of In-Person Quiz Show. For you, those of you that remember Quarantine Quiz Show last year, it's the same show, just without the technical difficulties. We're back in studio, not just me, but also my lovely contestants. Today we've got Chris, Kiersten, and Charlie. Say hi, guys.
Hi. Hello.
You guys ready to play?
Bored
so ready.
always.
Yeah. All right, that's what we love to hear. So, like I said, it's the same rules as Quarantine Quiz Show last year. The only difference is that we're all here, in person, in studio. I'm so excited to get started. Don't want to wait any longer, so we're going to hop right into it. You guys know the rules. You guys ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, Charlie's excited. You guys want to get your game show buzzers out? We're going to move into our first buzzer round here. So as we're moving into our buzzer round, as you guys know, I'll unlock the buzzers as soon as I read the question. Let's get the buzzer round up here. You guys ready for your first question? I ask you, what document was signed in 1776 at the Pennsylvania State House? Buzzer unlocked. Kiersten.
Declaration of Independence?
Declaration of Independence is correct. Kiersten, you get those points right off the bat.
Yes.
All right, for our second question here, this one is from literature, and it's worth 25 points. I ask you guys, which classic novel opens with the line, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times? Chris buzzed in pretty quick.
The Great Gatsby?
Great Gatsby, unfortunately, is incorrect. Buzzers are live again for Charlie and Kiersten. Charlie's buzzed in.
Hamlet?
Hamlet is also incorrect. Kiersten, you want to give a guess?
I cannot.
Not guess. Let's see what the answer is here. It was A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Someone gets the points for that question, but Kiersten takes an early lead with 50 points. So for round 1, you guys put your buzzers away. These questions are going to be worth 100 points each. Let's see what the first category is. Looks like we're going to be starting off with history. So Chris, I'm coming to you first. For the first history question of the night, I ask you, what state is Mount Rushmore located in?
Montana.
Montana is a good guess. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. Kiersten, you want to give a guess?
Washington?
Washington is also a good guess. Unfortunately, let's see what that answer is South Dakota. I'm so sorry, no one gets those points, starting off strong. But Kiersten, we're coming to you for a little bit of redemption here. For history, I ask you, who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth is the correct answer. Quick, another 100 points to Kiersten. Charlie, we're coming to you to see if you can get on the board tonight. For your first history question of the night, we got a long one. I ask you, who was the U.S. president during the diplomatic incident between France and the United States, which is referred to as the XYZ affairs?
What? I mean, the only dude I knew who was like involved with France was Jefferson, so I'm just gonna assume Jefferson.
Jefferson is a good guess. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. Chris, you get a shot here to steal those points.
John Adams?
John Adams is the correct answer.
What?
Chris gets that steal pretty early, and we're coming right back to him for his second history question. Charlie does not seem happy about this. We got a rivalry growing. Chris, your question is, the war movie The Patriot is loosely based on what war?
The War of 1812.
War of 1812 is a solid guess. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. Kiersten, you have a guess here for what movie, or what war the movie The Patriot is based on?
Revolutionary War?
Revolutionary War is correct. Movie starring Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger, I believe. Kiersten, we're coming right back to you. You're off to a hot start. Your history question. We ask you, what number does the Roman numeral D represent?
20?
20 is a solid guess. Unfortunately, incorrect. Charlie, looks like he's counting in his head over there.
I'm counting, but I can't count past 10. 50.
50 is a little closer. Unfortunately, the answer is 500. Off by 450. Just 1-0, you would have been that close.
I'm closer, yeah.
Well, we're coming right back to you for your last history question of the night. I ask you, which American civilization is credited for the belief that the world would end on December 21st, 2012?
Oh my goodness. Was it the Mayans?
Was it the Mayans? Let's see. It was the Mayans, because I can't show the answer without it. You haven't got it.
Yes!
So Charlie gets on the board here.
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
moving on
Let's go.
to movies. These are still worth 100 points. But Chris, we're coming to you for your first movies question of the night. I ask you, what house is Harry Potter sorted into?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor was an easy one. You get those 100 points there.
Yes.
Remember, this is round 1, so these questions are a little easier. They'll get harder as the night goes on. But Kiersten, for your movie question, I ask you, in the movie Halloween Town, Marty finds out her grandma is a what?
A witch.
A witch is the correct answer. It's almost spooky season. We're getting there. Almost October. That'll be a little bit more of an appropriate question then. But Charlie, for your movie question, I ask you, in the movie Inception, What unique ability do the characters have?
Dude, I've never seen Inception, so that's an issue there.
That
Is
a
that the
slight
one with the
issue.
dream inside of a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream? So I'm assuming power of Inception.
Can you define that a little bit for me?
Kind of like seen inside of people's heads, like mind reading, but a little cooler.
So your final answer is mind reading.
Sure.
Chris, I'm coming to you for the steal. Mind reading is incorrect. Would you like to give a better guess than that?
Jumping into people's dreams?
Jumping into people's dreams is correct. Chris steals this question.
Ha.
Charlie, you were on the right track there.
That's like mind reading, but a lot
It's
cooler.
not.
I guess it's a lot cooler.
Not, but you're
Yeah,
getting
It's
there.
movie work.
you're right.
Yeah, it was. We could see the wheels turning there. You were getting there, but it would have helped if you'd seen the movie.
Got to
But-
dust the cobwebs off.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting warmed up. But Chris, I'm coming to you for your next movie question. I ask you, in Avatar, what is the name of the alien world that the avatars exist in?
I've never seen Avatar. So
Charlie, you can't be offended. You've never seen Inception.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna go with Jupiter.
Jupiter is a good guess, unfortunately incorrect. Kiersten, you get a chance to steal those points there.
I have no idea. I've never seen Avatar either.
No idea. Charlie, this is no points for you, but do you want to shout it out?
I've seen Avatar.
It's going to be real embarrassing if you don't know this.
I don't know it, so I'm just gonna say the Khajiit.
Nope, that's from Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
The answer is Pandora, which you can actually go visit down in Walt Disney World Studios in Florida. I've heard it's
been there.
pretty amazing down there. But anyways, Kiersten, we're coming back to you for your movie question. I ask you, in The Lion King, what is the name of the character who killed Simba's father, Mufasa?
Oh my God, Scar.
Scar is the correct answer. Bit of a spoiler for, 30-year-old movie if you haven't seen that by now. Charlie, we're coming to you to round off round one and movies for the night. I like that little finger gun. That was fun.
Good.
Charlie, I ask you, what is the name of the lead actress who plays Cruella Deville in the new film Cruella?
Oh my goodness. Emma Stone.
Emma Stone is the correct answer.
Yes.
Plays Cruella Deville in Disney Studios' Joker. So let's take, at the end of round one here, let's take a look at the scores. Right now we've got Kiersten in first place with 450. Chris is right behind with 300. Charlie, you're lagging a little bit with 200, but don't worry. Round two is worth 200 points, so it's a one to two question gap here. But if we want to take our buzzers back out, we're going back into a buzzer round. These are worth a little less than round two. These are going to be worth 150 and 125 respectively. All right, so for the first buzzer question, I ask you guys from the category of music, which classical composer was deaf? Buzzers are live. Charlie buzzed in pretty quick.
Oh, Mozart.
Mozart is incorrect. Chris, you buzzed in pretty quick.
Beethoven.
Beethoven is the correct answer. In fact, he was named after the dog. He wasn't. The dog was named after him. But anyway, so Chris gets those points. We're moving on to our second buzzer question of this round. From Sports and Games, I ask you guys, what is the catchphrase of professional wrestler John Cena? Buzzers are live. Click on that buzzer.
You can't see me?
You can't see me is the correct answer. Kiersten, again, with those buzzer questions, furthers her lead a little bit. But you guys can put your buzzers away for the night. We're going to hop right into round two. This works the same way as round one, but these are worth 200 points. So our first category of the night of round two is TV. Chris, we're starting with you. Woo! Chris, I ask you from TV, what famous British boy band made their American TV debut on the show iCarly?
What's the one with Harry Styles? One Direction?
One Direction is the correct answer. I'm really glad you got
Yes.
that so a bunch of 12-year-old little girls don't attack you for that. You get those points there. Kiersten, I'm coming to you for your TV question. I ask you, in Stranger Things, what is the name of the song that Dustin and his girlfriend Susie sing during the season 3 finale?
I have no idea.
Not sure, no guess?
No guess.
Charlie, coming to you for the steal.
Yeah, I didn't even know Dustin had a girlfriend.
Season 3 spoilers right there.
I haven't even seen season 1 yet, so I Want It That Way.
I Want It That Way would be fantastic, but that song would not have been out by the time the series is taking
Oh,
place.
shoot, you're right.
Let's see the answer here. It was The Never-Ending Story.
Oh.
That would have been a real obscure one to guess if you hadn't seen the show.
Yeah.
Like I said, these questions are a little harder. They're worth a little more points. But Charlie, we're coming right back to you for your TV question. I ask you, in Grey's Anatomy, who are the 3 remaining characters not actors, who have been on the show since the first season? Looking for all 3.
So in Grey's Anatomy, I have seen a total of 4 episodes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Dr. Gray,
Okay.
the other guy, no, not the other guy doctor, but the guy doctor.
Guy doctor. That's
And
two.
another guy doctor?
The guy doctor. That is correct.
Okay.
No, it's absolutely not. But it was a valiant effort. Chris coming to you for the steal, looking for all three characters here.
I've never seen Grey's Anatomy, so we're gonna go with that one doctor that everyone has a crush on.
One.
Dr. House.
Two.
And let's go with Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Interesting.
Lyndon B. Johnson actually came on later in the show. He was not one of the
Damn.
first season. No, those are incorrect. The answers are Meredith Grey, Richard Weber, and Miranda Bailey. I'm with you guys. I've never seen an episode. Kiersten, have you watched it?
No, I have not.
No? All right, so everyone would have been at a disadvantage for that question. But Chris, we're coming to you. That was Charlie's question. So we're coming to you for your second TV question. So what 2021 Marvel show featured the introduction of the Time Variance Authority and starred Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson?
It's a fantastic show, and it's Loki.
It absolutely is Loki, and it absolutely is a fantastic show. I just wish they would have made Owen Wilson say wow. They specifically kept it out of the show, and I think they should have added it.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that would have brought it to the next level. That would have gotten it a couple Emmys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but Kiersten, we're coming to you for your last TV question of the night. I ask you, which SNL cast members are the current anchors of this show's Weekend Update?
Colin Jost and, oh my God, the other guy. Oh my God, I have no idea. Now I just gave you a hint of the first guy.
I'll take it.
No guess on that second guy?
No guess.
No guess. Colin Jost and the other guy, unfortunately, is incorrect. But Charlie, get a chance to steal that.
I'm going to
from her.
say Colin Jost, just assuming maybe Colin
Yeah,
Jost.
probably a good guess. Good guess.
The other one, Colin Jost 2.
Colin Jost 2 is correct. He legally changed
There we
it.
go.
No, it is Colin Jost and Michael Che, are the current
I
writers,
don't know who that
head
is.
writers and anchors. Chris, I know you're a fan of them.
Love Weekend Update.
Yes, we do bi-weekly update here on MCTV's Studio A, and Chris is one of our current anchors for that. So shout out to
watch
Studio
Studio
A.
A.
Yes, but all right, Charlie, we're coming to you for the last TV question of the night. I ask you, in Outer Banks, who saved Sarah from being drowned by her brother Raph?
I feel like it's all these shows that I just have not seen and have barely heard of. Being drowned by her brother Raph. I'm gonna assume that Raph had a change of heart and he saved Sarah after he tried to drown her.
How dramatic and exciting that would have been if it was correct. Unfortunately, it is not. Chris,
Dang.
same question to you.
I'm gonna go the opposite way.
Okay.
And say that Sarah saved herself.
Those, I'm sure, would have been much more exciting. Not that I've seen the show, but I'm sure would have been much more exciting than the real answer. The real answer is Topper.
Oh,
Who
that's
that
my
is,
next guess.
I have no idea. But he saved Sarah, so shout out to Topper, I guess. But we're coming back to you, Chris. For the next category of round two, we're talking literature now.
Jesus Christ.
Clearly, you're excited about that. Your first question, Chris. I ask you, what is the name of Mr. Darcy's estate in Pride and Prejudice?
I've never read it, which is not surprising.
Okay, good start.
We're gonna go with Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey. No, I'm not even gonna say it's a good guess. It's a bad guess.
I know it's a bad guess.
Kiersten, your chance to steal Chris's question from him.
I fell asleep in the middle of that movie, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Pride.
Pride? It's actually Prejudice. No, I'm
Oh.
kidding. It is Pemberley is the name of Mr. Darcy's estate. I like to say literature is the category where we all find out that no one read any of the books in high school. I haven't read Pride and Prejudice, and I'm sure, Charlie, have you read Pride and Prejudice?
No, I've seen the movie like 10 years ago.
That's
but
close enough. Yeah, this is where we find out that we're all uncultured, but it's all right. We're going on to the next question here. Kiersten, I'm coming to you. I ask you, in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, what animal can Sirius Black turn into?
A dog.
A dog is the correct answer. See, anything that's, this category is either Harry Potter or complete classics that we should have read and just haven't. So it's a real 50-50 shot here. Charlie, let's see which one you get here. I ask you from literature, what type of animal is Napoleon in George Orwell's Animal Farm?
Oh, I read this book. Napoleon is a pig.
Napoleon, absolutely a pig. He is meant to represent Joseph Stalin in that book.
Yeah, he is. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you seem excited about that one, Charlie.
Nah, he was a horrible person. Napoleon and Stalin. So.
Well, there you go, yeah. Chris, we're coming back to you for your literature question. I ask you, which god prevents Odysseus from returning home after the Trojan War ends? Once again, a classic we should have read in high school. Whether we did or not, we'll find out.
I don't even know which book this is from.
I will tell you it is from the Odyssey. That's as much as I'm allowed to say.
I was supposed to read that one.
There we go.
I didn't. the God.
The God is incorrect and
Cool.
probably a bit problematic. I don't want to start anything.
I don't know.
on this show.
I'm not starting anything.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on to
That's just my
Kiersten here
shitty
and
answer.
let her have a crack at this question. Which
I
God prevents
definitely
Odysseus?
read this, but I have no idea. Maybe the God of Water, but I don't know his name right now.
Don't know his name because you're on the right track.
Oh no. I read Percy Jackson. I should know this.
Gonna need a guess.
I can't. No idea.
No guess. We're on the right track there. It is the God of Water. It is Poseidon.
Oh.
Poseidon prevents Odysseus from getting home in the Odyssey. Homer's Odyssey. But we're coming right back to you, Kiersten, for your own question. In the literature, I ask you, what is the name of the river Huck Finn travels on?
No guess.
No guess. Charlie, that's a quick...
Was it the Mississippi?
It is the Mississippi. Charlie gets those points, gets a quick steal there. Let's
go.
We're coming to Charlie to round off literature for the night. I ask you, which American poet wrote, "Oh, Captain, my Captain"? And I ask that you do remain on the floor when you answer this question.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Ernest Hemingway? Was he even a poet?
Ernest Hemingway is a good guess. I hope he's a poet for your sake.
Was it Walt Whitman?
You already said Ernest
Yeah, I
Hemingway.
know, but
Chris, you get a chance for the steal.
oh shoot.
We're gonna go with Walt Whitman.
Well, Charlie, you're gonna be kicking yourself for that one. The answer is
Yes.
Walt Whitman. Charlie, how mad about that one right now?
I'm not mad. I'm just a little very upset.
A little very upset.
Yeah.
That's fair. To be fair, I did give you a warning to do exactly not that.
You
before the
did,
show,
but
hey, it's all right. We still got plenty of time to go. So that wraps up literature for the night. We are moving on now to the scoreboard right before we get into round 3. Let's take a look at the scores. As of right now, we've got Chris in first place with 1,050. Kiersten is in second with 750, and Charlie is in a close third place with 600. Remember, we are going into round 3, which are each worth 300 points, so it's a much closer game than it looks. But before we do, let's go ahead and let's meet our contestants. Chris, I'm coming to you first. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What year in school are you? Where are you from?
All right, I'm Chris. I'm a sophomore currently.
Okay.
I'm a media studies major with a concentration in film and television, and I have a business minor.
Business minor. All right. And you do a little bit on MCTV here. You want to talk about that a little bit?
I do. So, along with Chelsea, I'm the co-director of Studio A. Also, I do, like you said earlier, the bi-weekly update. It's really fun. You guys should watch it. I would say we're the best part, but I think Tyler would disagree. Yeah.
Tyler, of course, is infamous here on Quarantine Quiz Show for winning one game and one game only.
Yes, just one game.
Just one game.
Eli has won 2. Don't ask Tyler.
That is correct. For those of you that have seen the Quarantine Quiz Show finale, you'll get that. Kiersten, we're coming to you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What year are you in school? What's your major? Where you're from?
So I'm Kiersten. I'm a freshman. I'm from Howell, New Jersey, and I am also a media studies major with a concentration in film and television.
All right. This is your first year in MCTV, obviously, as a freshman.
Yes.
How are you liking it so far?
I love it. I actually just went to my first shoot on Monday for Studio A, and it was super fun, and I'm really grateful to be here.
Which would you like more so far, Studio A or in-person quiz show?
Studio A.
You say
I'll
Studio
go
A, I'm taking away 100 points.
in-person quiz show.
All right, yeah, that's the right answer.
yeah.
There we go. I agree with that. All right, but Charlie, we're coming to you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What year in school are you? What do you study?
My name's Charlie. I'm from Litchfield, Connecticut. I am a senior, so that's frightening. And from earlier, you may not guess it, but I am a history and political science major, so kind of letting down all of my professors I've ever had, but that's okay.
All right, Charlie, you're a senior, but this is your first time on in-person quiz show, or quiz show in general. How are you liking it so far?
Yeah, I like it. Besides the fact that I'm losing, like that kind of sucks, but
Understandable.
you know, I'm here for the ride.
There you go. That's a good
Yeah.
mindset. But like I said, we're moving into round 3 now. As I said, these questions are worth 300 points each. So it's 400 points. I don't even know the rules for my own show. 400 points each. So it's a much closer game, and we do have that triple wager round coming up at the end. So our first category of the night for round 3 is going to be music. Again, we're starting off with Chris. Chris from music for 400 points. I ask you, who is the first woman to have 4 country albums reach #1 on the Billboard 200?
I don't listen to country music, so we're gonna go with Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton's a solid guess. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. Kiersten, you get a chance for the steal here.
I also do not listen to country music, so I'm going to go with Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is also a good guess, also incorrect. The answer was Carrie Underwood, American Idol's own. But I get where you guys are coming from. So I'm not going to say anything about my opinions here on the internet, but you guys are right. Anyways, Kiersten, we come to you for your music question. I ask you, which Avengers actress had a brief stint as a pop star?
Elizabeth Olsen?
Elizabeth Olsen is a good guess. Unfortunately, is incorrect. Charlie, you have a chance to steal that here.
Oh boy, I was gonna say Elizabeth Olsen as well.
You're still welcome to guess it, but it will be wrong.
What was it? Was it ScarJo?
Scarlett Johansson is also a good guess. Unfortunately, incorrect. The answer is Brie Larson, Captain Marvel herself. She also played a pop star in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That's a great movie, but she was, in real life, had a brief singing career before she got more serious into acting. But, Charlie, we're coming right back to you. I ask you, which Jimi Hendrix song was his only to hit the top 40 of the Billboard Top 100?
Oh no. Some people are gonna be really mad at me for like failing to name a single Hendrix song.
You should not have said that on the internet, but...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give a wrong answer on the internet. So.
All right, fair enough. Go for it.
Which Hendrix song? I'm just gonna say "My Way" by Frank Sinatra.
My Way by Frank Sinatra is incorrect, primarily because it's not a Hendrix song.
This
but
is
it
true.
was a good guess. Chris?
This is really disappointing because I also can't name a Hendrix song.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with "Toxic" by Britney Spears.
Toxic by Britney Spears. I would have given you the points for that, but unfortunately, the answer is "All Along the Watchtower" by Jimi Hendrix, not by Britney Spears or Frank Sinatra. But it is a great song if you haven't heard it already. It's like super old. Go listen to it. But anyways, Chris, we're coming right back to you for your music question. Here is a Frank Sinatra question. I ask you, in his own versions of the song, Frank Sinatra changed the lyrics of "The Lady is a Tramp" to "The Lady is a what?"
I got no clue.
No clue, no guess.
Nah, no guess.
No guess. Kiersten, I'm coming to you for the steal there.
No idea. I'll go a beauty.
Beauty, as wholesome, I would say, as the actual answer. Changed to "The Lady is a Champ." He did two versions of the song for different occasions. One was actually a tribute to, I believe it was Ringo Starr's wife, and he made it a lot more wholesome than "The Lady is a Tramp." But Kiersten, I'm coming to you for your music question. I ask you, who is the first woman ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh my god, I have no idea, so I'm just gonna say somebody. Janis Joplin?
Janis Joplin is a good guess. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. Charlie, you get a chance to steal this here.
Madonna?
Madonna is a worse guess. It was Aretha Franklin, the first woman inducted. But you get a chance to redeem yourself. I'm coming to you for the last music question of the night. I ask you, what does Lady Gaga call her fans?
Ooh, as a fan of Lady Gaga, I should know this. The Gaga Dolls?
Gaga Dolls is a weird guess, but I wouldn't put it past her. Unfortunately, incorrect. Chris, I'm coming to you for the steal for that music question.
I'm not convinced I know, but I feel like it's Gremlins.
Gremlins is close. The answer is Little Monsters. So you were on the right track, because Gremlins are little monsters, I would say. They're little, that's what they are. Yeah,
I never saw the movie.
All right, well, we're coming to you for next category tonight is sports and games. Coming to you for the first sports and games question tonight. I ask you, what female figure skater was accused of conspiring to take Nancy Kerrigan out of the 1994 Winter Olympics?
I know the name, and I can't think of it. It's Tanya Harding. That's what it is.
Is Tanya Harding. Have you seen this movie,
Yes,
Chris?
I have not.
Oh my
Tanya is
goodness!
Margot Robbie. I also have not seen it, but I know vaguely about the event. I wasn't alive then. But Kiersten, I'm coming to you now for your sports and games question. I ask you, what is the only team in the NFL to be a publicly owned, not-for-profit organization?
Oh my god, I have no idea. The Tonya Harding question is probably the only one I would have known.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go with the Eagles.
The Eagles is a good guess. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. At least it was an NFL team.
Yeah, close enough.
There you go. But Charlie, look like you're deep in thought here.
I am deep in thought because my NFL knowledge is not that, fluent.
I'm gonna need a guess, Charlie. No guess?
No guess.
No guess.
Patriots.
Patriots is incorrect.
Ah.
It is the Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
Are the only publicly owned, not-for-profit team. But don't worry, we're coming right back to you for a non-NFL question.
Oh my goodness.
MLB question. I ask you,
no.
what is the only number that is retired from every team in Major League Baseball?
Is it 69?
Come on, Charlie. No, it's not 69. All right. I told him we would keep this PG-13, so I guess that's allowed. Chris, you have a better guess than 69.
I do.
Okay.
But it is cheating because they just put it up on the screen and I saw it. So I'm not going to say it.
Okay. I respect that. I didn't see that, but I'm going to respect your honesty. Would you have known it?
God, no. I would have
Okay,
guessed
so-
Babe Ruth's number.
Do you know Babe Ruth's number?
No.
Okay, well there you go. So the answer is 42. And that was some good gamesmanship because I would have cheated. I would have straight up cheated.
42.
Nope, don't get the points. All right, but we are coming back to you for your question here. I ask you, during what round of the 2000 NFL Draft was Tom Brady selected by the New England Patriots?
It's a good thing I don't watch football.
I do watch football, and I wouldn't have known this. So. These are tough, remember. These were 400 points.
We're going to go with, this is a trick question, and he wasn't drafted by the Patriots.
That is incorrect. He was drafted by the Patriots, and he was drafted in a specific round. Kiersten, do you know that round?
Let's go round 3.
Round 3 is a good guess. Unfortunately, it was the 6th round. Was not a trick. I don't think we do trick questions here. Maybe every now and then. But we're keeping it easy for you, Chris.
Okay.
But Kiersten, we're coming right back to you. I ask you, what Indiana university has a mascot known as the Boilermaker Special?
University of Indiana.
University of Indiana. That's a good guess. Unfortunately, incorrect, but I can see how you got there. Charlie, you look a little perplexed by this one.
I don't know any institutions in Indiana.
You know any institutions whose mascot is the Boilermaker Special?
Southern Indiana State University.
Southern Indiana State University, SISU, is incorrect.
Ooh.
It is Purdue University. I mean, maybe just because we have a cool mascot, but that's a lame mascot.
That's a lame mascot.
That's not a real
I'm a
mascot.
Boilermaker.
They don't have a cool name like Frankie. We like Frankie Fox.
We like
Anyways,
Frankie.
Charlie, I'm coming to you for the last regular question of the night before we get into the wager round. Still from Sports and Games, I ask you, what former American golfer was responsible for the invention of the half iced tea, half lemonade beverage in the late 60s?
Oh
Come
no.
on, Charlie.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer is correct. Chris is mad he didn't get a chance to get that one. Yes, that is correct. Arnold Palmer is delicious. You can buy it in stores, but just make it. It's so much cheaper to just make it. It's just lemonade and iced tea. It's easy. Just make it. It's delicious. Try it out. Anyways, at the end of round 3, let's check in on our scores here. We've got Chris in the lead still with 1,450. Charlie catching up with 1,000. Kiersten still at 750. But remember, we are coming into our triple wager round here. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to ask each of you to pick a category. You will wager an amount of points on the paper that I've provided you. After you know what category it is, I'll ask you a question. You guys will have 30 seconds to answer said question. After that, see who gets it right. If you get the question wrong, you do lose those points. So be careful. You don't want to lose all your points. Although if you have 0, I will let you wager a little bit, but not too much. But this happens 3 times in a row. So it's still absolutely anybody's game at this point. So Chris, you are in first place. Of the 6 categories I quiz you on tonight, which one would you like everyone to be asked about here? Would you like me to go over the categories?
Yeah.
We've got history, we've got movies, we've got TV, literature, music, or sports and games.
I'm going to go with TV and hope it's
TV.
Seinfeld.
All right, we're going TV first. Charlie, you are in second place. Which category would you like everyone to be quizzed on?
History.
TV, then history. Kiersten, last but not least, what category would you like everyone to be quizzed on tonight?
Movies.
And movies. TV, then history, then movies. All right, so we're going to start with TV. If you guys would like to write your wagers down on how much that you are willing to wager. Remember, your scores are Chris, 1450, Charlie, 1,000 flat, Kiersten, 750. If you get it right, you get those points. If you get it wrong, you lose those points. Charlie, are you ready over there?
I'm a little illiterate, but yeah, I got there.
He was writing big numbers. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Your TV question is, for however many points you wagered, in the TV show Shameless, what is the name of the restaurant that Carl works at in season 9? Time starts now. Okay, about 10 seconds left. Just frantically writing their answers down. Charlie is writing a whole paragraph over there. Charlie, you got about 3 seconds. 2, 1, pencils down. Let's see those answers. Charlie, I've got Bob's Burgers. Kiersten, I've got, what does that say?
The Diner.
The Diner.
I've also got the diner.
Chris clearly just cheated. Also the Diner.
I don't know. I stared at the floor for about 25 seconds.
Unfortunately, Charlie was actually the closest with his 250 points. The
Nice.
answer was Captain Bob's. Let's see those wagers one more time. See how many points you guys lost. Charlie loses 250 points. Kiersten loses 400. Chris takes a big hit with 550. But after that score update, let's look at the scores now and see who's in the lead. Chris, after losing that 550 points, is down to 900 points flat. Charlie, you're in second place with 750. Kiersten's still in third place with 350. But remember, you guys are about to wager on history, so take that into consideration. Had a bit of a flip in the scoreboard here, but it is still anybody's game. We've got 2 questions left. So you guys want to write on the next piece of paper your wager for your history question. When everyone's ready, I will read that question off to you. All right, you guys have your wagers in. Your question for history. I'm done reading the question. You all have 30 seconds to answer. The question is, the Teapot Dome scandal was a bribery scandal involving President Warren G. Harding and was named after an oil reserve near a rock formation located in which state? Time starts now. Looking for the state that the oil reserve was in during the Teapot Dome scandal. It's got about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see those answers. We've got Chris wagering 400 points, saying Alaska. Kiersten wagering 100, saying New York. Charlie saying 250, wagering 250, saying the state of Georgia. Those are all unfortunately incorrect, so you guys will all take a hit on your points again. The answer was Wyoming. Answer was Wyoming. So after you guys again take another hit on those points, let's take a check at the scoreboard, see where we all stand here. Looks like after this round, after those wagers rather, Charlie is jumped back into the lead, with 500 and is tied with Chris now for 500. Kiersten, you've got 250 left, But this is the last question. Obviously, with those numbers, it is still technically anybody's game. You guys are going to be wagering on movies. So it's pretty much go big or go home at this point. This is your last wager. If you guys want to write your wagers down on the movies question, and then I will ask you your question once again. You'll have 30 seconds to answer. At the end of it, we'll tally up the scores and see who is the in-person quiz show episode 1 champion. You guys ready for your question?
Oh, yeah.
From movies, I ask you, it's a bit of an easy one. Freddy Krueger wears a striped sweater that is which 2 colors? 30 seconds starts now. Charlie's still thinking. He's got about 15 seconds left. Flipping his paper over. Put it back over. Got about 10 seconds, Charlie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is your final answers. Let's see your wagers and answers. Chris has wagered 498 and has said red and black. Kiersten has wagered 200, has also said red and black. Charlie has wagered 1 point, has said blue and red.
What? That's black.
That's black and red.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because they are all actually incorrect. That's why this is a wager round question. It is red and green. It is a common misconception that he wears a red and black shirt. Charlie cannot believe it here. It is in fact red and green. If you go take a look at his costume, it's a very deep green, but it is Christmas colors because who else represents the holiday spirit more than Freddy Krueger himself, right? Jesus. So let's check the results here. After that last question, Charlie has managed to hang on to first place with some clever wagering, 499. Kiersten jumps into second with 50, and Chris, going big, unfortunately going home, ends with 2 points.
Oops.
Unfortunately, Chris has dropped that tie. Charlie, congratulations. You're our winner tonight.
Thank
How
you.
do you feel?
I feel like I only won because I'm not risky enough when I gamble, but
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'm not going to say anything about that message and put that out there to the children to be more risky when you gamble.
Oh, no. It's nothing about gambling. I'm just really smart at things.
There you go. The winner himself. He is just really smart at things. That's how you win this show, apparently. You guys all have fun?
Oh, yeah.
I had a blast until that last wager round.
So, as long as we had fun, that's what makes us all winners here, right?
Yeah.
No.
Are you a winner?
No.
Am I a winner?
Oh, Matt, yes.
I like to think I'm a winner.
I think you're a winner.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Charlie. Thank you to Chris, Kiersten, and Charlie for participating in our first ever in-person quiz show. Again, congratulations to Charlie for winning that. I'm so excited to be in studio. Can't wait to keep doing episodes in the studio with my contestants here where I can see them. I don't have to talk to them through a computer screen. As usual, if you would like to be a contestant on our show, you can message me on Instagram at mcarpenter7902, or you can reach out to MCTV directly at MCTV Marist. Once again, I'd like to thank my contestants for coming on, being great sports. Like I said, I think everyone's a winner here. I cannot wait to do our next show and to finish off our season in person, albeit masked up, but we gotta stay safe. So everyone at home, I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, remember wear your mask. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.